Good morning. Hi. Oh goodness, it's what time is it? It's 5:30. It's 5:30. Oh man. Oh, okay. And in about an hour or so, I'm going to be leaving from Malacca. That's where the BKV camp is happening. It's in Malacca, about 2 hours drive from KL, and a friend has kindly offered to drive me down there. We're gonna spend a day actually just seeing the sights. He's from Malacca, so he's going to show me around, eating some food, and then the camp is actually happening tomorrow. Yeah. And again, this is the camp with the students from University Malaya, the Christian Varsity Fellowship there, and it's their annual retreat called the THE Camp, and the theme this year is Awakening. And I guess it's that's why I just done this morning. Just gotten up. Oh wow. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. But yeah, I thought while I'm just woken up and getting myself ready and just packing, I got my stuff all packed here in my bags. By the way, the yellow thing is a banana suit. It's part of the illustration in Romans 13, which says to put on Christ. So I'm going to put on a banana suit. But also the theme verse in Romans 13, and this verse 11 says, "And do this, understanding the present time." Remember that, understanding the present time, and it says the hour has come for you to wake up. Get up, Calvin. Get up, O Christian. Get up from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believe. So there is that kind of like alarm bell, ring, get up, get up, get up kind of call, for the sleepy Christian to say, why are you still sleeping? Why aren't you living out this salvation? So there is that call. But just before that, at the very beginning of verse 11 says, do this, understanding the present time. So it's a very reasonable call. You need to do this, understanding that you cannot delay anymore. And do this, is actually not wake up. The this in verse 11 actually goes all the way back to the previous chapter in Romans 12 that says, offer up your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. And actually it's everything that chapter 12, chapter 13 covers about hating what is evil, loving what is good, bless those who persecute you, submitting to authorities, loving one another, and this fulfills the commandments. It's all this, all the commands of Scripture that flows from the salvation that comes through Christ. And it's saying, do this, knowing that it's time, that you can't delay this anymore. So it's speaking to what we already know as Christians. It's speaking to those who went to camp last year, because they did look at Romans chapter 12. It's saying, hey, you guys, remember what Pastor Lemuel Yi taught you last year? Have you put it into practice? Do you remember what you just heard on Sunday, just a few days ago? What we were called to do? Have you put it into practice yet? And so it's calling to respond to something that we already know, we've already heard. And God's just reminding us, hey, it's time to wake up, time to go, time to live out this salvation. So yeah, looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing you guys. If you're going to be there at the camp, you're not going to see this video. But it's a reminder to all of us as Christians that, God has already given us everything that we need, everything that we have in order to be holy, to live our lives fully for Him, and to live it in worship before Him. Yeah, do pray for me. I haven't yet quite finished all the talks. Do pray for me to be able to speak this in a way that is loving, that is clear, that is faithful to Scripture. Yeah. And so I'll see you when I get back. No videos for the next few days. Take care and God bless. Bye. Shh.